Okay, so today we're going to sew up this dress that we cut out yesterday. But first, I'm gonna thread this cover stitch machine really quick while you guys join me. So, got all my machines ready. I'm using 3 machines today for this dress, but you don't have to. So, you will need a serger. All right, you don't have to use a serger, I guess. And I'm going to use the straight, just a regular old sewing machine to hem it. And we're going to try sewing it from this view, so hope you guys are having a good morning. Okay. All right, that is ready. Okay, give you a little secret. The next pattern that I'm working on is the scalloped pencil skirt. I'm so excited. Hopefully it'll be ready by Friday. That's my goal. Okay, and all of the skirt of the weeks from last week are going to be shipping out. We're fixing to get those finished. And then we will have a new skirt of the week tomorrow. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to sew the cuffs. This material is not very stretchy, okay? So we're going to put all the right sides together. We're going to sew all these. It's going to make this real quick. So it's 9:30 here. Okay. Let's see here if we can do it this way. All right, now the neckband piece, remember I told you yesterday, I may have to cut another one of these because I guessed at the front piece, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna sew all these up really fast. If you don't have a serger, I highly recommend it. These particular sergers run about, they'll go on sale for like $200 on Amazon. This brand is the Brother. I love it. Simple to use. They're very durable. All my machines are Brothers except for my really old sewing machine. And so for this video tutorial, I'm using one cord. It's plugged up and I can swap out all 3 of these machines and plug it up to the same cord. So I never have to use my pedals or never have to move my pedals because I always have extra cords. So I keep a cord here, keep a cord there, because I just swap the machines out. Leave the cord plugged up. Okay, sorry, I just did that without thinking. All right, so here's your sleeve. There's your cuff. We just took the cuff. You're gonna fold it like it looks like a cuff. So we're gonna fold it like this. Get it all, the edges right together. Okay, looks like that. Then you're gonna slide it over the sleeve here. Okay, because we gotta sew it to the sleeve and we want all of the edges to line up. So we have 3 raw edges here that have to match up, and we're going to sew them down. So that's what that looks like. I love cuffs. They're so much easier than hemming sleeves. You can do it all with one machine. This is the Sharkbite dress pattern. So for those of you that are wondering what we're making here, yesterday we cut this out, and today we're sewing it up. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you get it sewed on. Okay, there's your cuff and your sleeve. That sleeve's finished. Alright, next up we're going to do the same thing again. Turn your sleeve out. We already fixed this cuff, it's ready. We're going to match up all the edges and sew it down. There's your sleeve again. Cuff's ready. Alright, now we're going to sew the front and the back of the dress together. Okay. Match it up at the shoulders. Okay. I'm going to start down here at this point. And then I'm going to go up the side, across the tops of the shoulders, and back down the other side. Okay, so we're starting at the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to find these armpit points. I'm going to make sure that they're matching as I go, because the bottom of this serger likes to pull the fabric faster than the top because of the feed dog. Across the shoulders. Next shoulder. And down the next side. Okay, I'm going down here to these 2 points, so we're going to make sure that they're matching up. Okay, that is the dress sewed up. Alright, next we're going to put the sleeves in. Okay. So here's the neck hole. You're seeing it from the back. So I'm going to stick my hand through the neck hole and come out the sleeve hole. This is the armpit seam. We're going to match it up with the armpit seam of the sleeve. And then I pull this over the sleeve. And we've got these, here's your sleeve in the sleeve hole. We're going to sew it down. Okay, now I'm gonna check the sleeve and see if it's gonna fit in the hole, if it needs to be eased in any or trimmed a little, depending on the kind of fabric that you're using. You may have to do either. There's your sleeve sewn in. Next sleeve, we go back through the neck hole, in and grab the armpit seam. We match it up with the armpit seam on the sleeve. Flip this over the sleeve, so now we have the sleeve and the sleeve hole with the right sides together. We're going to sew it down. Got that sleeve sewed in. Okay, so now we have both sleeves sewn in. All we have left to do is the neck and the hem. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna show you this little trick. This isn't super stretchy, so we'll have to. So I don't know if this neck band is going to fit this neck hole because I freehanded the front instead of following the pattern. So this is how I do it. I cut a whole bunch of neck band strips. I have like piles of them, and they're all just different lengths. And when I get ready to sew one into a shirt, I just grab one out of the pile, and I don't know if it's going to fit, but I do like this. So I pinned it down at the shoulder seam right up here, overlapping it just enough for your seam allowance. And then I'm going to follow this neck hole around, pulling on this neck band just a little bit because you want the neck band to be smaller than the neck hole. Okay, I didn't cut it long enough. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. See, there's like it needed to be like ½ inch longer. All right, so I'm going to have to cut another one. Okay, this has to be at a 45-degree angle. So here's the pattern piece. A little bit longer. Okay, I deliberately didn't cut out a piece and have this ready because I wanted you guys to see this. If this happens to you, it's okay. As long as you have the extra fabric. If you're turning the neckband under, you're not gonna see this anyway, so you can just use whatever you have. Okay. So I know that I need it like a ½ inch longer. So I'm going to cut it just a little bit longer than that. Okay. All right, so you want to get rid of this, or you can save it for a future project. Okay, so there's our new neckband. So if that happens to you, it's no big deal. That's what you do. Okay, so we're going to sew these two ends together. Of course, if the neckband's too long, then it's real easy. You just cut it off. Okay. Let me see if this is going to lay good. Okay, we're going to sew it on like the pattern says. Okay, and hope it looks alright, because different kinds of fabrics looks different on your neckband. So like, if you look at t-shirts, just one note, a lot of t-shirts have rib knit neckbands because it lays better at the neck, and it's more durable than just regular like t-shirt knit. So it's always a little iffy about neckbands. All right, so we're gonna fold it in half like this, right sides together. Okay, and we're gonna match it up with the shoulder seam up here and say a prayer that it all works out. I don't usually sew with this kind of fabric. All right. So while we're sewing, we're pulling on the neckband because we want it to not gape open and be a big old hole. We want it to pull shut when you put it on. Perfect. Now, this needs to be pressed because it's kind of, well, they all need to be pressed, but this one especially needs to be pressed. Okay, so here's what it looks like pre-pressing your neckband. All right, so that's done. I won't be using the cover stitch, so. All right, so the only two machines that I'm using on this is the serger, but if your regular sewing machine has a stretch stitch, you can certainly use that. All right, so I'm going to use my serger, and I'm just going to serge this edge, just finish this edge, and then I'm going to use my regular straight edge, straight stitch sewing machine, and then turn it down and hem it. stitch machines. This is just a very inexpensive brother sewing machine. Okay. Now I'm going to fold this over. If your fabric tends to want to roll up, make your hem wider, okay? So, on the corner like this, you guys know what mitering is? This is like a woodworking thing. But you're gonna fold it like that, and then you're gonna fold it over like that. Okay, so you're even if you use a top stitch machine, you're still gonna have to do this. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. You can use a straight pin to hold it down if you need to. If you take a really wide hem, you may want to cut it a little bit longer. Your dress. Okay, we're down here to the other corner, and we're going to have to miter it. So we fold it once, this way, and then the other way. We're going to go down to the point, get onto the other side, drop your needle, and turn the fabric. Start sewing the other direction. This is what it's looking like. I don't know if you can see that. Back to where we started, and I'm cutting off the tails. Back tack, okay? All right, so that is your hem. You can see that. This is what it looks like. It's done, except for pressing. Okay, this is the Sharkbite dress pattern. Here's the bottom. Okay, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, you can send me a message, and I will be back. You guys have a good day.